I think it's because like government, they already have. Oh my God, it's a dog.
Whoa! There's a dog here?
I see a lot of pain behind those eyes. Maybe it's heartbreak. Maybe it's a hangover. Nick and Euric are just so darn emotional. He's a director. He's a DJ. Bring me the feelings.
Let's fucking do this. Welcome back, Nick.
We're back, bro. So
Welcome
this
back.
is our first episode back ever since we had that break for ECQ.
For whatever CQ.
Or whatever happened, where everything got put on pause, everything got put on hold. So what happened was, once they called ECQ last time, the first thing I did,
Bounced.
Peaced out. I went online and
Like, you didn't even tell me. You're like, I already booked my ticket.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No,
all
because
right.
literally the second they announced it, there was like a posting of like
Guidelines.
Inquirer.net saying
Yeah.
like whatever, that we're going into ECQ for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Bought a ticket to Korea immediately. Booked my PCR test for later that hour. I called up St. Luke's and I was like, I'm gonna be there in an hour. I'm flying out tomorrow. And then like,
you booked the flight next day?
yeah, literally the next day.
What the fuck?
They called ECQ on July 31st.
Yeah.
And then August 1st, I was on a flight.
You're out.
At 4 p.m. I was out. No way that I'm spending ECQ here by myself. Like,
Oh yeah,
whatever.
dude. There's really nothing to do here. Like being quarantined with your family is way better
Way better
than just being quarantined alone.
If you were by yourself, like in your house, just quarantined by yourself,
Yeah.
literally, it's solitary confinement.
Yeah.
Except you have the internet.
Yeah.
When you're living by yourself and it's ECQ times and you're
Yeah.
quarantined, you'll go stretches of time and then you just realize that, dude, I haven't spoken face to face in person with another person in the past 10 days.
Have you found yourself like lacking in social skills now?
Totally.
Have you interacted with anyone like other than me? Because like this is semi-regular.
Let's put it this way. Okay.
Yeah.
So me being here in this room with you, talking
Yeah.
to you right now, this literally is the first face-to-face conversation that I'm having with some people since August 28th. I mean, August 28th. August 28th. What's today? Today's September 11th in 12 days.
Bro, that
You know why? Because August 28th was the day that I left Korea.
yeah.
And when I left Korea, I got here and I went straight to quarantine.
Yeah.
And I was in quarantine for 10 days. Didn't have any face-to-face interaction with anybody. Then I got home, and besides saying hi to my guards, I did not speak to anybody from then, which I think was last Saturday,
Yeah.
to now, which is this Saturday.
Okay, so how long did the quarantine last for?
So when I went to Korea, I was
Yeah.
in quarantine for 14 days.
Yeah.
And when I came back, I was in quarantine for 10 days.
So it's basically to make sure that you fight the virus if eventually you have it,
Yeah.
or like if
Basically, yeah, if you have it,
so like they're like, okay, just in case you have it, you have 14 days to like
yeah.
mandatory not contact
Yeah,
anyone.
don't contact
right?
anybody.
Dude.
So either shows or you pass it through your body in those 14
Dude, they
days.
should fucking have like a quarantine spa where it's like
A bunch of people.
in quarantine. Like, dude, honestly, that would be a great idea.
Yeah, but
I
then,
think.
okay, one person goes in there and they have the virus and they'll infect everybody else.
Fuck it.
No, literally here, when you arrive here, I don't know how many people have done quarantine here, but the second you arrive and you go to your hotel that you're booked in,
But wait, you PCR though, right? While you're in quarantine?
they PCR you on the 7th day.
Okay.
And then on the 8th day, you get your results. And then on the 10th day, they give you your certificate that you can leave.
Okay.
But when you get to the hotel room, literally, you check in, they'll walk you up to your room and say, this is your room. And they close the door. They don't give you a key.
What, they legit lock you inside?
They don't lock you in because you can open the door, but they don't give you a key to get back in. So you can't like leave and walk to the lobby.
Just in case you want to sneak out, you have to
in
ask
case you want to
for a
see.
key.
Yeah, you won't be able to get back in. You're not going anywhere.
Here.
Here.
Did they stop the mandatory quarantine here where they round people up and like, did they stop that already?
That's what the granular is going to be.
What?
Your block.
Yeah, see, that one's fine. The according to Rip, the granular thing is going to be like localized lockdowns. See, that one's okay.
Let's see, because by the time this airs, we'll be in granular lockdown.
Oh,
so
yeah,
let's see how it
that's
goes. Well, we don't want to date this.
Yeah, granular.
But
Can they come up with a better word? Like selective lockdown or like targeted lockdown?
they just call them hot zones.
Dude, you know what I think? Oh, dude, hot zones.
Yeah, it's hot zones.
Dude, the block is hot. The block is hot. Dude, honestly, that would be a better The government has to have a better marketing team.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like a better PR team. Fucking come up with a better name. Hey, government, granular, change it.
You know what the worst name that the government has given to any program? NTFLCAC.
with qualifications or something?
No. NTFLCAC, which is the National Task Force for Eliminating... Rip. NTFLCAC, what does it stand for? It's the anti-communism one.
Wait, let's take a guess. NTFLCAC.
NTFLCAC, which
National Task Force.
National Task Force for eliminating
LCAC, EL?
ELCAC. Eliminating
communist activity in the country.
Eliminating low-class asshole communists.
Oh, that's
what it was. And so now you have government officials, every single time they talk about it, they're like, oh yeah, so we're talking about the NTFL.
Yung mga LCAC na yan.
Yung LCAC na yan. Yung LCAC suckers.
Yung mga low class, what's CAC?
CAC? It's a dick.
The CAC?
The CAC.
Well, yeah, dude, like, I think what they're doing is they're making it more and more complicated just so, like, it beats you down and you're just like earlier, you're like, what's the granular thing? You're just like,
yeah,
I don't give a fuck anymore. Cause like they come up with modified, enhanced community quarantine. So they come up with all these fucking words where it's like you beat down we're already beat down, right? Mm-hmm. So like you start to beat us down with all these fucking like new words, new information. And at a certain point where it's like, all right, are we going to be allowed to go out or not?
Yeah. Nobody even knows because like, for example,
like now, what I'm getting from social media, especially on Facebook, is like, oh, putang ina, ano na naman, ganyan naman, like whatever, another new, what's acronym, classification or whatever. But it's so obvious that they haven't read the guidelines.
Yeah,
it's because I think this is the most like proactive like plan that they've come up with since the beginning.
They're just copying.
Yeah, but copied or not. This is the most step forward. Because like it's always been like one step forward, actually no steps forward, 2 steps back.
No, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to solve everything with blanket solutions.
Yeah.
So they're saying, basically it's saying, oh my gosh, we have an outbreak of COVID. You know what we're going to do? Nobody go out.
Yeah.
Like, how can you do that? That's like saying, like, we have crime, but you know how we're going to stop crime? Nobody go out. Oh, we have traffic. We have traffic problems. You know how we're going to stop that? Nobody go out. Yeah. Like, basically, that's what they're saying. That's the solution for everything.
Nobody do anything.
Nobody do anything. Yeah.
We're going to lose power in the next elections. Nobody votes.
Nobody votes.
Nobody registers.
Yeah. So these are just blanket statements that they're just... And then, so when they were thinking about this, they're like, okay, nobody go out. And they say, oh, but how can we work? How can we make money for ourselves if we can't go out? Our businesses are going to die. Hey, let's all start a company with face shields. Let's all invest in face shields. Everybody, all you guys buy face shields. Okay, all of you guys buy face shields.
Dude, I bet they're just finishing the stocks of the face shields.
Yeah, that's exactly. They're gonna do it until they finish the stocks. And here's the solution. I'm gonna fix the government's problems today. We don't have any money, right?
Now. Yeah.
They're always saying you don't have money. Here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna start a YouTube channel called Philippines, the YouTube channel, and make sure all 100 million people of the Philippines subscribe to that shit.
That's
right?
True.
And just
monetize.
Say, hey, you guys want, do you guys want the news? Do you guys want to know official announcements from what's going to happen with the country? Watch our YouTube channel. Monetize.
Oh, dude.
I guarantee you that YouTube channel will make more money than PTV or whatever, PTV4 or whatever the government channel is. So that's it. Monetize and made.
How come no one's done it? That's fucking genius, bro. Oh, dude, sign up for the name now.
What name?
like sign up for an account.
Oh yeah, Philippines
For Republic of the Philippines YouTube account.
Official YouTube
official news.
Yeah, official news of the.
Let's do that after this episode. Let's sign up all the fucking.
And then we're gonna make a podcast too. Basically, we have the largest social media army in the world, right?
And we take so much pride of it.
We take so much pride in it. And yet the government, they're like, oh, we need to make money off them. Let's tax them. Fuck that. Don't tax them. Make your own.
Yeah.
Right? Make your own, and then make sure that all the official announcements go on that YouTube channel.
And put those fucking troll farms to use.
Yeah.
Like fucking spam that fucking
that
channel.
motherfucking shit, man. Dude, honestly, the resources that we have here, we're not utilizing it well. The government is so used to beating people down for money and beating people down for resources that they haven't thought, man, we can just put our people to work and make money the honest way.
Yeah, and what's fucked up is like now it's like, oh, BIR wants to tax influencers and whatever. It's like, hey, dude, fuck off.
Yeah,
like
you be an influencer.
Yeah, how about BIR fucking do it? Dude, honestly, if BIR put up an infomercial or like an infographic on how to like properly do your tax.
Yeah.
And then you mandate that, teach this in all the schools.
Yeah. Here,
online classes, you have to watch this.
I'm going to make some money for BIR. Yeah. All right. I'm going to make some money for BIR right now because when we start making money, I don't want to be taxed. when Bring Me the Feeling starts making our millions, I don't want to get taxed.
No, this is a nonprofit.
Yeah, this is a nonprofit.
We're already claiming it. This is a nonprofit.
BringMeTheFeelings.org.
We do it for the love.
We do it for the love. But I'm going to solve this for BIR. The biggest channels here in the Philippines, and even around the world, and the biggest earners for clicks per 1,000 in YouTube are financial channels.
Yeah.
BIR should just take a little bit of money, $1 million pesos a week, and make the baddest ass financial saving shows for Filipinos worldwide. Yeah. And people will eat that shit up.
Dude,
like,
honestly, BIR podcast, let's fucking go.
Yeah, BIR saving money. Dude, if we just showed how much, like for example, there's really good programs in the government.
Yeah.
Right? One of the best programs the government has is Pag-ibig.
Yeah.
For if you're going to take a housing loan out, the best rates that you can get for a housing loan is through Pag-ibig.
Yeah. Dude, you know what? You know what I think though?
Huh.
I just think they're good programs, right?
Yeah.
Good programs like Pag-ibig. Back then, PhilHealth was a good program as well.
Right.
Because like, not everyone went to the hospital and needed shit, right?
Yeah.
So like it's a good thing to have as insurance, you know? But I think now it's being exposed that there's so much scams going on in PhilHealth. It's because now everyone needs PhilHealth. So now they're like, fuck PhilHealth, blah, blah, blah. Watch but is there going to be like a housing crisis or like whatever? No,
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
I mean, who knows?
But I'm just saying that the government should use their powers. Get a little bit more creative. Crime is not always the best way to make money.
Yeah.
You have an army of 100 million people, all of whom are well connected in social media. We're already supporting the lives of many foreigners that have come here to become travel vloggers and base themselves out of here. Nas Daily, we made your ass company.
Yeah, fuck Nas Daily, by the way.
Nas Daily, we totally lifted you up.
Oh, dude, I was actually in one of Nas Daily's filming.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, in Israel, in
you were
Tel
in
Aviv.
Israel. You were in Tel Aviv, and you were traitor.
Yeah.
Look at you selling your soul to the
Nas.
devil.
What's up, Nas?
Little Nas X.
That's the only Nas I know.
That's the only one I know.
The only Nas I know is Nas' son. Nas. So yeah, I mean, dude, I think it's because like government, they already have. Oh my God, it's a dog.
Whoa, there's a dog here.
Whose dog is that?
Is T-Dog here? T-Bone!
Oh, shit!
No!
Oh, it's a party!
Oh, shit!
Fuck! What's
Holy
good,
shit.
yo? What's
What
good?
the fuck is this?
Holy fuck, it's a party. Uh-oh. Holy fuck.
We ruined it.
Oh, we're totally social distanced right now.
Yeah. We have minimal people here. Minimal people.
We're total, just turned into a total sausage fest right now.
Yeah, we there's mad dicks up in here. Mad beef. All right. So we're gonna utilize. We actually have an audience here today. We have a
live audience.
A live audience right now of a safe amount of people here.
Yeah, of the legally allowed amount.
Amount of people in.
We don't need this house to be granularly locked down.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know, but BMF Studios is pretty big. we have good air circulation.
Oh,
here.
yeah. This is open air.
Right.
It's
Open
al
air.
fresco right here.
And the amount of smoke that's in this room right now is probably killing
Oh, yeah.
whatever germs are flying right
It's
now.
fumigating levels.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All of that.
Dude, we're definitely gonna get more views because of the dog.
Yeah, we should put him in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like guest. Special guest.
What up, my dog? What up, dog?
But yeah, so honestly, the thing about government is like it's just basically old people.
Old people who the only way they know how to make money is to steal it.
Yeah. No, it's because they have all these mechanisms already.
Yeah.
That's set up.
Uh-huh.
You know, there's like, oh, they've set up this system where, oh, basta, pag may project,
Dito mo,
idaan mo sa akin, ha? Sige na, the palakasan,
Yeah.
the cronyism.
Yep.
You know, they already have that system done. So like, I think
They don't have any ingenuity to come up with something new.
because like when you're like fucking 60 years old and high off of fentanyl, dude, like the only thing you want to do is just like keep the business going.
And you know, these people, these guys who have cabinets, right?
Yeah.
They have departments. What they do is they surround themselves with yes men.
Yeah.
Like people who just say yes, and then they think that whoever the head is, whoever their boss is, comes up with the most brilliant ideas. It doesn't foster a culture of creativity of like, let me think of something
it's because
new.
no one wants to be the nail that sticks out.
So
you know, because you get hit.
Yeah, so like old man Jones over there, or like old man Filipino,
Yeah.
old Tito there. They say something like, yeah, you know, in my day we would just give this project to this company and they would give us patong.
Yeah, dude.
and then everybody like, oh yeah, that's good.
And they're so blatant about
Yeah,
it too. Because
yeah.
like I mean that's how business was done.
And it's not like, hey, nudge. You know, if we get, and then they'll say
Yeah.
something like this. They'll say, if we get this project, you know, I'll take all of us out. We'll go to Jed's Island in Bulacan, ha?
Jed's
Where?
Island. Anong branch?
Yung ano,
Sa Pampanga.
Oy, may bagong wave pool doon. Mag-overnight tayo dyan pag pumasok yung project
Dude,
doon eh.
honestly, every time I see Jed's Island,
Yeah.
I'm like, must be a nice place to fucking visit.
When somebody says Jed's Island to me, I think of this water park where the water is just like gravy because it's so dirty.
No, the water's like okra. It's that consistency.
It's like when you think of water parks, right? You think of a cool name like Splash Island or like Atlantis. You don't call it fucking Jed's.
Oh, if you think of a wave pool, Paris Hilton condominium in fucking
Paris Hilton, beach in the city. You don't call it Jed's.
Jed's.
Yo, where are we gonna go swimming? Jed's.
First of all, hey bro, hey Jed, not even an island.
Yeah, not even an island,
Not
bro.
even an island, bro.
Listen, Jed. When I'm thinking of fun, I don't think of the word
I think,
Jed.
I think Jed skipped geography class.
Yeah.
Not even an island.
Not
Jed.
even an island.
You could call it Jed's Lake.
Yeah.
Jed's Cove.
You could call it
You know, Jed's Resort.
Yeah.
How about we call it like it is?
you could call it Liquid Jeds. Come on, man.
Jed's Liquid Dreams. Liquid Dreams, bro.
I like a girl like
Yeah.
Destiny's Child.
But yeah, anyway, back to the government, bro.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. There's definitely going to be a new wave.
I hope so.
Like, for example, Vico
Yeah.
Soto. I think he's noble.
Yeah.
But also, I think he gets off on him being the
man?
people's mayor.
But here's
You know, I think the new generation that's gonna come up,
yeah.
they're gonna want the likes. They're gonna want the accolades.
Well, that's good.
because the generation now, or I mean the TikTok generation, they're gonna take over in like maybe 15, 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
They want the fame. They want the the social clout.
But
So what I think what is gonna happen is like they're gonna outdo each other with their projects. They're gonna outdo each
Yeah.
other with their like, oh, I have this education reform project in my city. What do you do in there?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be gross because it's gonna be like publicized the fuck out of.
Mm-hmm.
But I think like because what happens with the old people is because they worked in the shadows.
yeah.
You know, there was no social media to expose them. There was no like
Yeah, nobody knew what they were doing.
Yeah, no Twitter to be like, this laptop is
Cost
costs like fucking 200,000 pesos.
Yeah.
right? There's no one to expose them like that. That's why they're like, we could like cook the books.
Look at all this money flowing in.
They can cook the books, but like
Betamax.
no one's checking them.
Yeah.
So that's why. And then now they're getting caught. So the new generation is gonna be like, all right, we're gonna be on the up and up.
With me, I like Vico. I like Vico. You know why I like Vico? Because Vico is just doing his motherfucking job. It's not like he's doing anything crazy.
And like, here's the thing. You're right. Because like, we're so used to like not getting the bare minimum.
Yeah.
That when someone actually reaches
when actually somebody just their normal job,
their normal job, right?
You are Jesus Christ,
bro. It's like the Special Olympics.
Yeah.
Right. If someone like fucking runs a normal pace.
Yeah.
You know, like what's a good speed? 6.
Yeah. 9 second 100. Yeah.
If you run 9 seconds, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But
this is my analogy for it. This is my analogy.
A more politically correct one?
Yeah. Not even just more correct. The Filipino people have been spending the past 40 years eating rocks.
Yeah.
And then we're surviving off the algae that grows on these rocks. And look at these nutrients, right? All of a sudden, Vico comes in and gives us a fucking Twinkie. Not the best. But hey, it's more nutritious than rocks. And then all of a sudden we're like, good Lord.
Oh, God
goodness gracious. This Twinkie is the best thing I've ever eaten.
He's going to save us from this.
Yes, because we have been eating rocks for 40 years.
Yeah. I think what we need to do is start a campaign.
Yeah.
To like, to like help people in the next elections. Right? Let's do some telltale signs for who not to vote for.
I have.
Here's one.
Okay, go.
Very subtle.
Let's take turns.
All right.
Let's go. Who do we not vote for in the next upcoming election?
Okay, because this is important. You know, this is for the future of our country. You know, so this is my thing. Okay, campaign election materials. I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
They even do it in the States, right? But here's the thing. Look at the poster properly. If the typography on the poster sucks, if there's more than 2
different fonts,
not voting.
Yeah.
Out. It's because that tells you that person does not care about his image, about like he's not very meticulous.
You know what that tells me?
His campaign is not run well.
That tells me that person has zero taste.
Oh, zero taste.
Zero taste. Meaning that everything for them is, okay na yan. Pwede na yan. Pwede na yan.
Exactly.
Oh, malaki ba yung pangalan ko dyan?
Like,
yan, okay lang yan.
Like we don't have to have the candidate like no typography or design. But his department or his team, he should be like, he should go the extra mile to think, I'll hire a graphic designer.
Or he's using government funds to hire mediocre people.
Oh, yeah.
You should be hiring the best.
Yeah.
The best How easy is it? I see fresh grads in college. Their portfolios are fucking amazing.
Oh, dude.
Why don't they pay these guys? Yet they're paying
It's insane.
Little nephew Trent over there kasi marunong siya mag-Photoshop. and they're doing fucking layouts on PowerPoint.
Uy, si Junior, kakagraduate lang ng
si Junior magaling siya eh. Kasi
kakagraduate na lang ng CSB.
Sobrang sanay siya gumawa ng mga poster
CSB folks do a great job.
They
Sorry about CSB. But like, si Junior kakagraduate niya lang ng interior design. But just because he had the word design. Interior design sa UP.
Siya na gumawa
sa UST. Siya pagawa ng campaign posters mo. Dude knows nothing about typography. Nothing.
And he does the layout on PowerPoint.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. He does the layout on
MS Paint. So that's one. If your candidate's promotional poster has more than 2 different fonts on it on one piece of material, out.
Canceled. Out.
Here's my other thing on who not to vote for on the next election. If you look at this politician, if you look at him in the face, and he was your uncle or aunt, and you had a family reunion, would you be comfortable sitting at the table with him for 2 hours and listening to his stories?
Oh, dude.
No. If you can't sit there and listen to his stories for 2 hours, you cannot trust him with you can't. You cannot trust him with 20% of your salary. Or 30% of your salary. You can't.
No way.
Just look at them. Some of these politicians just look like they're just assholes.
Yeah.
They look like they're... And or if you said they cough like old men in the background.
I have another one.
Thank God we fumigate this room every once in a while to kill the germs.
I have another one.
All right, go.
If you look at their fucking campaign poster or any poster that they put out or like what, right? If their fucking photo looked like it was taken in like 2001 with like a 2-megapixel camera,
like a passport photo.
Oh, dude! Like with the fucking phone technology right now, you can take a decent fucking. I can go up to a politician right now and be like, "Boss, let's take your campaign photo with an iPhone, dude."
Yeah, and make it look better than the one has having the promotional posters.
If it's like pixelated or like blurred, don't vote for him.
I have my other thing. If your politician is wearing Armani Exchange or Versace or any brand name like that, Hermes has a Hermes H belt.
Yep.
But they still look like your Tito that you want to avoid in the party. Then you don't vote for that person. You don't vote for him because they're obviously spending money and they're showing no improvement.
Yeah. Yeah.
You might as well just wear Landmark.
SM, bro.
Yeah, SM.
SM Youth.
Like, why are you spending thousands, hundreds of dollars on clothes and you still look like shit?
Yeah.
Like, dude, be stylish once. Yo, like couple years ago, I saw Isco Moreno.
Yeah.
Wears Bape.
No.
Not even kidding you.
No.
Not even kidding you.
He has my vote.
But it's underscored Bape. Like, it's not like there's he was wearing
It's not Julius Babao Supreme.
Oh no, not Julius Babao Supreme. It was tasteful. Like he was out on this, and he had a workwear jacket on with a little bit of camo. And if you don't know, you just think he's wearing some military whatever.
Yeah.
But upon closer look, right here it says, "Babe."
See, there you go, youth, bro.
Youth, bro.
Youth.
Like people who know.
Yeah,
they were in there.
I have another one.
Yeah.
If your candidate has a poster congratulating someone for winning the Olympics, and their photo is bigger. Their photo is bigger than the person they congratulated.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Clout chasing motherfuckers.
Dude, if you have campaign posters like that, fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
It also goes back to your point. Maybe she doesn't have a team. Maybe she has a team of yes people.
Yeah.
You know?
I guarantee you, man, all of these people have offices full of yes people.
Oh, I'm willing to bet. Wait, sorry. I'm going to take it back. Maybe her team really was good. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, oh, ma'am, nanalo si Heidelin. Congratulate natin siya. Malabas tayo ng social media posts para, andun tayo sa zeitgeist ng Pilipinas.
Para alam nila mga tao
na we're on the pulse of the nation. Okay yan, ma'am. So, all right, good idea, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, sige, okay yan, sige. Gawa tayo. I'm the mayor, right?
Yeah.
Gawa tayo. Paggawa mo sa team. Paggawa mo sa...
Junjun.
Paggawa mo sa PR team natin.
Gawa ka ng post. Gawa ka ng post
para congratulating si Heidelin.
kasi proud tayo eh.
Proud tayo. Pilipinas.
Oh, Pilipinas. Mabuhay Pilipinas.
Oh. Right? But then, when they submitted it, it was a poster of Heidelin like winning, right?
Yeah.
All the heads, all the real people who know.
Ganda na
You hit it out of the park, bro. You hit it out of the park.
Patriotic.
Ganda. We have the colors. We have the mandatory colors. My red, yellow, and blue. 3 stars in the sun. Check. Dyan, 3 stars in the sun. Check. May ano ba? May dove ba dyan? May agila or dove? We have to have an animal.
Check.
But check. And then everyone's like, oh, pwede na ito pa-approve natin kay ma'am.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, when they submitted it to Mayora.
Yeah.
Ma'am, this is what the design team came up with. They worked night and day.
Yeah.
3 days, walang tulog. And then they're like, mind you, they have 2 fonts only.
Yeah.
And they're like, and then Mayora was like, oh, baka pwedeng lagyan ng photo ko.
Oo, kasi pag nabasa ng tao yan.
I mean, para...
So they know who it's from. Kasi on first glance, on the first 2 seconds, baka akala mo lang
baka akala nila
Nike poster lang.
Oo, diba? Baka nila, parang anta poster or something. Diba?
Leaning. Makala nila, no?
Diba? Makala
Leaning.
nila, ganon.
Who's providing for the people?
who's the figurehead naman kasi of the city?
And who's providing? Who's out there with the people suffering and giving them their ayuda?
Yeah. So,
you saw the video naman.
Lagyan natin ng photo ko.
Oh.
And then they're like, oh, sige ma'am, pwede po. And then they put her photo. And then they're like, ma'am, ito na po. And then they're like, and then she's like, oh, ganda. Okay na, okay, actually okay na yan eh. Pero, one thing lang, baka pwedeng lakihan yung...
Oo. Kasi baka hindi makita ng tao na. Akala na kung sino-sino lang yung...
kasi, di ba, ano yan? Billboard yan, tapos, or social media post yan, baka daanan lang.
Kasi kung malayo, baka akala nila si Julie's Bake Shop lang yan eh.
Oo. O baka akala nila si Nadine Lustre, di ba?
Kasi, di ba?
Kasi, I mean,
di ba?
Or sino to? Si who's the pretty one? Fuck off. Baka akala nila
di ba? Di ba?
I mean,
kahawig naman eh.
Di ba?
Di ba?
Kahawig naman. So,
let's make it a little bit bigger.
Natin na galing kay Mayora.
Yeah, let's make it a little bit bigger.
Natin.
Round 3.
Round 3, the third pass. Mind you, when you work with creatives, they give you like 2 revisions.
Yeah, they give you 2 revisions, yeah.
And round 3, this is it. They fit everything. Mm-hmm. So on this poster, Heidelin's like as big as...
Yeah, as the mayor.
Yeah, the mayor.
It's 50-50.
Equal footing.
Yeah. Actually, the picture's like
exposure.
this. Heidelin's like this lifting the weights.
Yeah.
And in between her arms is the face of the mayor like this. As if, as if Heidelin is lifting her.
Yeah.
And the mayor saw it. She's like, that's very creative, guys. It's very creative.
I love it.
I like it. But it looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like that Heidelin is lifting me up. I'm a self-made woman. I am a self-made woman.
Honestly, I mean, si Heidelin nanalo lang ng gold.
Yeah, it's just a gold medal.
Gold medal.
Did she win an election that took months and months and months to prepare for? No, she lifted just...
At saka, magkano ba yung gold medal na yan?
No, bilhin ko na yung gold medal na yan. I'll buy it. What is it? 2,500 pesos?
Gold medal na yan.
Tawagan nga sa Divisoria kung magkano yan. Let's call them,
Dodong, pa-canvas mo sa Divisoria, pa-canvas mo.
Mind you, hindi yan full gold, It's just metal, Tapos din
yan? Gold-plated lang yan.
Gold-plated lang yan. It's cheap. Very cheap.
Oh.
Pagawa nga tayo. Alam ko na. Baka I can have a picture with my own gold medal.
Oh.
So it looks like we are teammates. Kasi we're teammates naman. We're both from the Philippines,
Magka-team tayo sa laban na to.
We're all on the same team.
Laban Pilipinas.
Yes.
Puso.
So then Jun, the graphic designer, is like,
Jun, the graphic designer, who's, mind you, is like locked up.
Yeah, because he's only getting paid 8,000 pesos a month.
He's locked up in his apartment, because quarantine.
His bed space.
Yeah, he's locked up in his bed space because quarantine.
Yeah.
So he's losing his mind and he's like, lakihan ha. Gusto mo lakihan ha.
You want to...
Putang ina, gusto mo lakihan.
No, because that's not what he's thinking in his head, but his face is really like this.
He's literally like...
Yes, Mayor.
He's like, Mayor, I was like, Jun, baka pwedeng lakihan naman.
Make me a little bit bigger. Make me a little bit bigger in the poster.
And then Jun's like, lakihan. Sige po.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Good idea. Good idea, ma'am.
Oh,
but in his head, he's
literally a subversive. Like he's like
because he's a rebel.
He's part of like We the Youth vote.
Yeah, he graduated UP.
Yeah, he graduated
UP Fine Arts.
Ano siya? He's an activist.
Yeah. So he's like,
he's an activist, but he's scared.
He doesn't want to lose his job. Yeah.
So
that's fair.
What he did was, tang ina, lakihan ha.
You want it bigger?
He was like, boom. He fucking stretched
and made it big. Like, yeah, let's see you like that now, bitch.
Ito lakihan, ito.
Yo, put that everywhere. Sin. And then saw it. And then the mayor saw it.
Mayor saw it and he was like, tears.
One perfect tear.
One perfect tear that she's fucking practiced.
Yeah.
Since she was a wee child. Because,
and she's
she's from an illustrious political family.
And she's looking at it on her iPhone 12 Pro Max as she's taking a shit She's like, oh, email from Junjun. Let's see out this poster that he made.
Tignan nga natin. Beautiful.
Q1 tier.
Q1 tier.
And then she's just like looking at it and she's crying.
and then she started like she looked at it and she put her hand on her chest and started singing. Babayang magiliw.
Yeah. And then she's like, wait, I have to call Junjun. I need to get on a conference call with my team. And she's still in
the fucking
she's
banyo,
like,
dude.
group chat. She's like, dude. Junjun.
Ang galing. That's why I hired you.
This is why we pay you the big bucks.
That's why we pay you the big bucks.
Huh? You have a bright future ahead of you.
You know you deserve a raise.
I will give you 8,500.
Alam mo, yung ayuda mo, may konting extra dyan.
Gusto mo na may isa pang sakong bigas?
Just for that, 2 kilong bigas.
2 kilong bigas
Jun.
para sa iyo. Kumain ka nga, ang payat-payat mo.
You know what? Your 2,000 ayuda, 4,000.
Yes.
Buy a little something for the missus.
and then all of a sudden, that's it. And that's how we get these pieces of art, these political pieces of art that look like this.
My bad. This is my apology to Junjun because I always blame the team.
Yeah, we always blame the team. But it's really, the team is just the body of the head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Working in conjunction with each other.
Yeah.
But this is the kind of body that refuses to correct their bosses. Then that's what you get.
I mean, for example, you're a creative.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'd like to think so.
You've done government bids,
I have.
right? You've done government jobs, right? Have you ever come across something like that where, and be honest, is there any situation where you're like, fuck, this sucks, and then you just had to say yes because like they wouldn't approve it if it wasn't?
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that like whatever. Like I will battle for it. Because whatever. That's my personality. If you don't like me battling for it, then why hire me?
Because like me, dude, I fucking fold.
Oh really?
Like, real quick.
Not me.
Like this one time in Revel, I was playing a fucking straight up set like hip hop. I was killing it too, and fucking the son of our comes to Revel.
Really?
Yeah. With his posse, gets like a VIP table.
Yeah.
And then he requests 80s new wave. And I'm like, 80s new wave, fuck out of here. And then the tech told me like, oh, you see, ano yan? Dong yan. I'm like, I don't want to die.
Yeah. See, at that point, you're fearing for your life.
Along with me. Always something there. Yeah, dude. But what happened was, I started playing 80s new wave. Dude, he started popping bottles, bro.
So I know we have a new person in our audience today. We have
This is the actual Whitey, right?
Yeah, so this is Whitey 4, who's the only one who can actually be termed Whitey.
Yeah. Politically correctly addressed as Whitey.
Yeah, and dynamically Whitey.
Yeah.
We want to know, what is one thing that somebody should watch out for when voting for a politician? What's one thing it's a red flag that you're like not going to vote for this politician?
Who they run with, who their crowd is,
right?
Who their close circle is. Like I think that shows their leadership capabilities right there.
Right. So basically, it's the 5 closest. You look at the 5 close.
So basically, if it's a blood or a crip,
all right. You see who they roll with.
Yeah. You don't vote for the fucking crips if you're from the blood side of the neighborhood.
Yeah. And basically, you check to see who they're hanging out with, and you know what they always say: a person is the sum of the 5 people they spend the most time with.
Yeah.
Right. So if they're hanging out with friend from the block.
Does your
with Instadad?
With Instadad.
Oh, cancel.
Fuck
that. Worst person to hang out with. Like, dude, does it count though? Does your wife count?
Yes.
Cheese Escudero has to win.
Yeah, Cheese Escudero needs to win the presidency. Yeah. Again.
Come on, Cheese, you got to run again, bro.
It was so funny because episode 1, we were like pushing for Cheese so hard. Yeah.
Still,
we haven't pushed for him in a while.
And since then, Hart has still like...
Yo, tell me that Hart has not skyrocketed above and beyond. Yo, Heart was on TMZ.
Was she?
Yeah, dude.
With who? Oh, no.
She was rolling with the guys from Bling Empire.
No, but also Heart had a shoot with
Brandon Boyd.
Yes, Brandon Boyd
of Incubus.
Every fucking millennial tita
was
fucking creaming their panties. Dude, honestly, when that became viral, everyone was like, "Oh my god, Heart!" What the fuck, dude? Brandon Boyd was the fucking
He was the voice of the early 2000s.
It was either you were a hip hop fan. Oh, so many views just because of this dog.
Yeah,
so many views, dude. It's either you were a hip hop fan, a house fan, and you would listen to Cream and like Head Candy.
Yeah,
back in the day.
Head Candy.
Beach
or
House,
Hotel Costes.
Yeah, or you had that Schumacher song on repeat.
Basically,
it's either that or you brought a guitar to school and sang Incubus.
Yeah,
that's it. That's the only demographic in Philippine high school.
Or you were an emo punk like me.
Emo punks were late here in the Philippines.
Okay,
like I think that was like I was already in college when emo was like a thing, but in high school, it's Incubus.
What was the Incubus song?
Drive.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes.
And then Heart piggybacked on his back.
I bet when Heart piggybacked on his back, it was playing in her ears.
Yeah.
In her head. Dude, I bet Brandon Boyd sang it to her.
Yeah, I'm sure.
100%.
He's like, yo, can you please sing this for me?
I went to high school with Heart, so I know that definitely our batch loved Incubus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is okay. I know Heart personally now.
Yeah.
Like I've worked with her many times and like whatever. But my very first interaction with Heart was a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
I was still working my second job in an ad agency, and I was working in Eastwood.
Yeah.
At IBM Plaza.
Okay.
And next to IBM Plaza, there was like this dinky ass food court. It was like the worst food court. It was like nobody went.
Yeah.
But now I would go there for
barely
lunch.
A food court.
Yeah, barely a food court. And I would go there for lunch. And dude, one time I went there for lunch. There was nobody in there, and I was buying my lunch. Lo and behold, there was another group of people there, and it was Heart and like John Prats, and they were eating there.
Why?
I don't know.
Because ABS was near, or where was this again?
I don't know. Eastwood. And this was before Eastwood was like super developed. There's only like a little bit of stuff there. And then I was eating there by myself. And then Heart was the first to sit from their group, so they bought their food, and Heart sat in the table like literally right next to mine. I'm like, of all the gin joints in the world,
celebrity in a food court.
Yeah, of all the gin joints in the world, you chose this one right next to me, right?
But dude, Heart, super down to earth girl. Like, I've known her since high school.
Yeah,
like she was actually my classmate in grade 6. Yeah, super sweet. But I had this one story where she totally like swindled me.
Really?
Bro. So like I'm this guy, right? Super nerdy.
Did she ask for your backpack and she painted on it?
No. No. You know what she did? Like, you know, back in the day, like we only had 100 pesos for like our baon, our allowance for food. So right? So it wasn't much. It was enough.
Yeah, you had to make do.
You had to make do. You know, I had to buy CDs from Tower Records at the end of the week, so I had to like kind of pinch and pennies.
You had to stretch it.
Yeah, I had to stretch it, make it fit. So like one recess, she was like, "Who has 20 pesos? Who has 20 pesos?
Yeah,
who has 20 pesos in the classroom, right?" And I'm like, "I have 20 pesos. What do you need?" She's like, "Oh, it's a girl thing." Mm-hmm. Me being the gentleman that I was, right? I was like,
you fucking neckbeard.
You know what? You need it more than me.
Yeah. What a simp, bro.
You need it more than me. Here you go.
Yeah.
This is my last fiat money on me. So I gave it to her. And then you know what she does?
Buys an Incubus CD with it.
No. She comes back inside the classroom with a fucking box juice drink that I know for a fact cost 20 pesos. And she's like, I'm like, this motherfucker. I got.
You got. You simp.
I was a
Maybe
simp,
in your head, it felt like a noble thing.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, I was the target market, the early target market of OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, you were.
I was a simp, bro.
That was your subscription right there.
That was my subscription right there. 20 pesos.
No, but Heart's super cool, bro.
That's just like a fun memory I have of her.
Yeah. Well, no, because like I know Heart personally now, and one of the things about Heart is like no matter how famous she gets, right? Every time she sees me, she still remembers me and says like Nick, whatever, blah 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 blah, and then she talks to me, and then sometimes
like, dude, I'm not even that famous, and I don't remember a lot of people. Like when I see them, I'm like,
yeah, right? And her, imagine her, dude. Yeah. And then like if I message her on Instagram, like if I comment something on like one of her stories or whatever, she'll always write me back. She'll always like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. The very first time she went to Korea, she messaged me and like was asking me like what she could do, where she could eat, blah, 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 blah. Things like that. And we're not close at all, but we just see I first met her in the clubs and stuff like that as a
how we meet everyone.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. But then, like, after that, I just saw her professionally, like, shoots and things like that. And she's always super cool.
With celebrities, we're so used to viewing celebrities as, like, snobs and, like, as, like, oh, ew, whatever. But what you need to know is they're actually real people as well. Yeah. Like, who went to high school with people who, like, had girl problems, who had, like, you know, who actually have friends. And once we see people as celebrities, we immediately think, oh, they suck. They're like they're snobs or whatever. But then
you meet them in real life.
The thing is, when you interact with a celebrity and you approach them in a hi po, can I please take a photo with you? Or like, I mean, you're already putting that distance between you.
Yeah.
But when you talk to a celebrity like a normal person, I bet you they love that more.
Of course.
You know, because like they're so like bombarded by all these people who like are so scared of them, who are
because we talk about code switching all the time, right?
Yeah,
celebrities have a code switch too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
They have celebrity mode and they have normal person mode.
Yeah,
and celebrity mode actually takes a lot out of them.
Yeah,
like it's so tiring to be fake and like try to be nice all the time.
So tiring, especially nowadays. Like the trolls who like feel like they could say whatever the fuck they want to you. You know,
and think that it's not going to affect you because you're a public whatever.
Like just because you're one saying I hate the most is like you're public property because like you're a public figure.
Yeah,
so you have to deal with it. You're public property. It's like no, they're still people, dude.
Yeah, you know, go ahead, attack my TV show, attack my movie, attack my song. Yeah. Fine, that's because I'm releasing that out for you.
Yeah,
me eating at this restaurant is not your property.
Yeah, no.
This is me eating.
Yo, like my life, my personality is not. Say I'm a bad actress, cool.
Yeah.
You know, but don't say like go to hell because like.
Don't say I'm a snob because like I want to eat.
Yeah,
and
right.
I don't want to take pictures with 50 people.
Dude, yeah, it's the worst. Like, and then there's this one. Speaking of celebrities who are like real people.
Yeah,
Selene, bro.
Oh, super, dude.
Dude, love Selene.
Yeah,
love her. Dude, there's this one post I think where someone says, she posted a photo of her in a bikini, right? Because she was by the pool, and then someone posted like, "Ano ba yan? Laking nakahubad," something like that.
Yeah.
You know, some holier than thou fucking troll. Ano ba yan? Laking nakahubad. Walang blah blah blah. Started criticizing her.
Right.
And then Selene was like, malamang magsiswimming ako eh. Alam nga naman mag-sweater ako.
No,
bruh, like best.
Selene's super cool. One story I specifically remember about Selene, like I've met her many times before, hung out with her, worked with her. Is I was walking in BGC, like around I forget where, but anyway, so there was 3 girls walking. All of them are celebrities in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Selene and these 2 other girls. And mind you, I know all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Like, I know all 3 of them. I'm not close with them, but I know all 3 of them. And they know me.
But all at the same level.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're all... Here's the kicker. All 3 of them are Facebook friends with me.
Oh, see, okay.
Okay, it's like that.
That's the worst.
They're all 3 of them are Facebook friends with me. But all of them, of course, are pretty... big stars-ish.
Yeah.
Right?
Who are they?
You gotta cut this out.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And then Selene. And Selene was there, and the 3 of them, and the 3 are walking. And I'm walking by myself as well. And immediately in my head, I'm like, these girls aren't gonna say hi to me.
Yeah.
Because they know me personally, they all whatever, but they're in this mode.
But you're not part of the circle.
Yeah, I'm not part of the circle. And they're in this mode. They're in hot girl mode right now. Because they all
hot girl
eyes
summer.
Yeah, hot girl summer. Because all eyes are on them as they're walking. It was uptown Bonifacio.
Yeah.
All eyes are on them. Like, these guys are gonna say hi to me. And I was ready for it. So I walked right by him and I looked at him and I smiled. And of course, Selene stops. Literally stops. He's like, hey Nick. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And then she starts talking to me for like 2 seconds. And the other two girls who I know and I'm Facebook friends with. They after Selene said hi to me, then they were like, oh, hey, Nick. And I'm like, motherfuckers, you saw me 20 feet down the street walking towards you. And you guys even, like, I knew you weren't going to say anything. But Selene stopped and made sure to say, what's up to me. You know who's also cool like that?
Who?
Jericho.
See, I've never met Jericho.
I met Jericho for the first time a long, long time ago, 2003 maybe. Yeah. And then, like, I met him in a party. Like, we meet everybody else. Yeah. But it wasn't like, hey, let's hang out. It was just like, because I was close to Cindy Carletto-ish. Yeah. And she was dating him at the time.
Oh, Cindy Carletto.
Yeah. And so I met him, and then randomly, and then we just said hi, whatever, spoke for a little bit in a group setting. It wasn't like I was hanging out with him. There was like a bunch of us. And then left. And then a couple months down the line, I was walking Greenbelt randomly, right? And then out of nowhere, somebody runs up. I can hear running behind me. And then I'm like, huh? And then I hear a tapping on my shoulder. And somebody's like, hey, what's up, Nick? And I'm like, Jericho. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. I was like, I'm like, we know each other, but we ain't close like that.
We ain't close at all. Yeah. I didn't, like, if you didn't even remember me.
Dude, if I saw you, like, in the mall, I wouldn't run up to you and like, I'd be like, yo, Nick.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Or text me, be like, yo, I see you on the third floor.
I wouldn't like make that run.
He ran after me and was like, yo, Nick. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? He's like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? I'm just like, okay. If he ignored me, I get it. We aren't close. We met once in a club with a bunch of other people, like, met you randomly. Yeah. But there he was. And every single time that I've worked with him ever since, always been mad cool.
Dude, honestly, that's what I'm saying. Like, the public, they judge the celebrities just because of what they see. Yeah. Which is like, dude, it's straight up an iceberg. That's like fucking just the tip. You know, you don't see the whole thing. Like, on the contrary, you know, with Jericho, right? Everyone loves him, everyone whatever. And then they don't see that. But he's really a cool guy. Yeah. But on the contrary, there's this fucking celebrity, darling of Philippine showbiz. He's like the most like trusted face. Like, he's the good boy, the boy next door. Right? But they don't know that this guy is a fucking party animal, bro.
Who? Don't let me guess.
Guess.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Dude, everyone thinks like, oh fuck, what a boy next door. Yeah. You know? He has this face where, you know, it's like you can trust you can hand him your life.
Yeah, you can bring him home to mama.
Yeah, you can bring him home to mama. But like, first time I ever met him, I don't even think he knows we met. You know why? Yeah. Because I was DJing Fiamma, and this dude fucking stumbles into the DJ booth.
Fiamma days, even all the way back then.
All the way back then, he stumbles into the DJ booth, fucking like that, bro. Like, out of his mind, dude. Yeah. Like, stumbling around, like fucking almost like hitting my equipment. And he was like, "What's up, bro?"
This was upstairs.
No, downstairs in the corner,
steps?
near the
back corner.
Yeah, near the bathroom, dude. And then he was stumbling around, and then like I had to be like, "Get him out of here! He's fucking with my set." Dude. Like, I'm like,
Well, but I'll put it this way: if you ever meet a celebrity, right? And you don't want to just be treated with that code switch celebrity, and you want to be forgettable to them. Yeah, act like a fan, because they won't remember you. They won't care about you. They'll just give you the actor face.
But you know what? This is also because you're never gonna see them again. Yeah, like when you're in that mindset. Right. Because us, dude, like it's so easy for us to be like, yeah, I'm gonna act cool because for sure I'm gonna see them again. Because these celebrities go to my club. They go to the club where I work in. Yeah. I have to interact with them regularly, semi-regularly. So I'm like, first of all, I'm not starstruck. And like, second, I view them as my peers. But I'm putting my mindset I'm putting myself into the shoes of a regular fan.
Right.
When you see them in like fucking BGC, when you see them in BGC, right? That's their only chance. They'll fucking take a photo with Heart or with like, you know, with like...
We'll never see him again.
We're never going to see them again. Yeah. So like a bunch of them like... dude, like I said, like I've been asked to take like photos of like my ex-girlfriend and shit. Like their hands would be shaking. Like
I get it though. I
get it. So like it's so easy for us to say, you know, don't act like a fan.
Dude, have you ever been starstruck?
Yes.
When?
Kanye West.
You met Kanye West.
I didn't meet him.
When you saw him in concert.
Yeah.
Have you ever have you ever been starstruck upon meeting a star?
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Dave Chappelle.
Like you could feel it in your body that you were starstruck.
Yeah. Like when I was like walking up the steps to take a photo with him, I was like, oh my God, this is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like really. Like I was like shaking.
Really?
But when this is what's magical about him. When he started acting like he was like, you guys want to
have dinner?
Yeah, right. But this was on the pod already. Like he asked us to have drinks. So I was like, oh shit. That brought me back down. Calmed my nerves. I'm like, all right, this is it. He's go time.
He's a normal person.
He's a normal person. Yeah. It's go time.
He's on my level.
Yeah. So I code switched to like
from fan to like
from fan to like
bro.
Yeah. From fan to bruh.
Yeah. Bruh.
Yo, right? So that's the only time like
dude, there was one time that I specifically remember that I was like starstruck like to death. Like this was in 2012 and there was a K-pop like music festival here.
Okay, yeah.
A K-pop music festival that was happening here.
Yeah.
And I happened to get a backstage pass.
Who was it? Sandara?
No, not even Sandara. So like I got a backstage pass, all access.
Yeah.
Because one of our friends was a supplier.
Yeah.
So I got the supplier pass so I could go back there as if I was working. And then so the way that music festival worked like was all of these musical artists from different companies were there. So they didn't know each other. It wasn't like, hey, that guy's not a part of our company. Get him out.
Yeah.
But what they were doing was they were taking the fans, because there were a couple of fans back there, Filipino fans, and they were just putting off to the side, hey, if you're a fan, can you just stay off to the side so that you don't mess with the way things work or the way people are moving around? All of the security guards assumed that I was Korean. So they left me alone.
Yeah.
Like, so I was just roaming.
I would buy it.
Yeah,
I would buy
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Like, whatever. And then I was just roaming back there. Like, literally, I could walk to the edge of the steps. I could even walked up the steps if I wanted to, but I didn't. To the stage. So this group EXO, which was huge at the time.
Oh, yeah, EXO.
Was performing. And I was like, oh, let me watch them. So I watched off to the side of the steps at the bottom, and I'm watching them. And they were the second to last act. The next act after them was Girls' Generation.
Ooh.
Right? And
that's where you got starstruck. Sonya Shide.
Yeah, Sonya Shide. So this is what happened. I was standing down at the bottom of the steps, right? Watching him. And all of a sudden, this bunch of people crowd around me. And then I notice, I look to my left, I look to my right. I'm surrounded by Girls' Generation.
It's like you were part of Girls' Generation.
I was dead up in the middle of them. I mean, people know K-pop. Literally, Tiffany was on my left. Yuri was on my right.
Maybe they thought you were Psy, bro.
I don't know. I don't give a shit. Yeah. But they were literally 6 inches away from me.
Yeah.
Like I'm just standing there like this. I'm holding my camera so I look like I'm a official photographer.
Yeah.
I had my camera like this, and then they're surrounding me, getting ready to go up on stage for the next act, and they're like stretching. Like some of them are like jet lagged. They're just sitting there like this because they just literally got off their flight and went straight to the thing. My heart was
that's crazy
beating out of my chest. Like I was like, oh, like literally my body was shaking, and I was holding my camera so tight.
Yeah.
Like, and then I tried to sneak off some photos like this. Like I'm just holding it like this. They're all shit. You can't tell.
Yeah.
You can't see anything. But like literally, and they're code switched off. They're not in celeb mode. They're not like, hey, yeah. They're literally just preparing. So some are stretching. Some of them look like they're just tired, like they're just resting before they go on.
They're showing the real side of idol.
Yeah. And then there's
behavior.
There's one Tiffany from Sonya Shide Girls' Generation. She's actually American. She grew up in America. So then like I got there and I was like shaking, and I was like. And as they were going up on stage, I was like, all right, good luck, Tiff. Like this, as if I knew her.
Tiff.
Good luck, Tiff. And then she's like, oh, thanks. And then she went up stage, and I was like,
you got him.
Got him. She's mine.